a new phone, so my quality should be good for y'all. We're gonna go ahead and do my nails because my customer, if you want to call it that, was rude because I was trying to give her instructions on how to get here. So we're gonna do my nails. Hakuna Matata, let it roll off your back. She wasn't trying to come no way because she just tried to reschedule her appointment like on the sly. So we're gonna go ahead and do my nails. I've been bald for a couple weeks now, and my nails actually needed that break. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, and we're gonna get into doing my acrylic. Boom! Ain't no time wasted here. So all right. So I'm gonna put y'all, make sure ain't no buttons that can be pushed. I'm gonna put y'all right above me. And if you have any questions, I cannot see my screen, so I do apologize in advance. I will get to your comment later, because I'm about to do my nails, y'all. I got a brand new phone. I'm excited. So I'm thinking about doing these colors by Model Ones. Let me get everything set up because this is just like spur of the moment. We're just gonna do some acrylic. Make life easy. These are my acrylic sheets. And y'all know I like to use these doggy pads as well to wipe my brush on. So that way, my brush, and y'all, I got some new goodies too I can show y'all really, really quick. Um, I got some new nail goodies. So now I'm gonna say, Amazon customer service used to be A1, but as of lately, I don't know what's going on. But I think they're skimping on the customer service anymore because, yeah, it is not as good as it used to be. So I bought this little dip thing by Savalins. I got some new monomer, got some new brushes as well. Just ignore the notifications, y'all. I got these rainbow brushes. I don't think these are pure Kolinsky Sable brushes, but they say they are. Um, I don't know, but we'll see. I'm going to use this number 12 because I already took it out the pack. But yeah, they have different sizes, so like 4 through 20. And because I'm not doing my nails super long, I don't need the super long brush. So I already know what tips I want to use. I think I know what tips I want to use. That was kind of break off. Just don't want to be poking my customers when I go to do pedicures. So these are some tips that I got from Amazon. Now it's the little well. I don't want them this long though. I do want them kind of curved, so I would cut it. I would cut them down. I don't know. I have not used these tips. I don't think. I think I might have used them once. See if I can fit the fours, because if I can't fit the fours on my fingers, then I'll have to use some different tips. We could use the fours. Yeah, that will work. Okay. I was thinking about using some natural tips. I was thinking about using these. I probably should go with my first mine and use these. I love these tips. I got them from my nail supply store. So I'm gonna go with my first mine and use those. Got my nail trimmer here. So we're gonna go ahead and glue our tips on. And I don't know what I did with my glue, but we're going to find it here. I feel like I've been robbed. 30. Okay, I have my KDS glue. And I'm going to just grab my other phone so that I can make sure I'm in frame and things like that. We're going to zip through these nails, guys, because I am pressed for time. Because, yeah, yes, I don't like when people waste my time. I really don't. Okay. All right. So we got our nails, and I need to clip some little pieces. So I'm just going to start off by clipping my nails down. I'm not going to worry too much about filing them because we're putting on tips anyway. And I'm doing all 10 fingers. I just don't want them to be super long for my free edge. So I'm just going to go in and clip. I'm going to mute this. Okay. All right. So we're good and clipped. I knew I had a glue somewhere around here. Where my glue went. So I'm just going to clip this so we can get our tips. And the room that I'm working in is pretty cold, so we'll see how the acrylic acts with that. But yeah, I am typically a 4 on my natural fingers, 4 or 5-ish. 4s are a little big, so we're going to go down a size to 5. Keep that to the side, however. I don't think I have enough 5s for my fingers, though. Let's see. Boom. I just like to take the tips and make sure they're going sidewall to sidewall. Some of these might be 4s, like my middle finger. The 2 middle fingers are definitely 4s. Okay. And I know this finger is a 4 because it's damaged. Oh yeah, 4. And these are what, 5s? And then my 2 ring fingers are 5s. Oh yeah. So I have one 5 tip left. Okay, now my pinkies are generally 8s. So I think I'm gonna go down to a 9. Let's see, 3 for the thumb. Sure, why not? Yeah, so little story time. I had a customer and I'm currently running Groupon just to get my name out there. And she tried to change her time to 10 o'clock as if I wouldn't notice. It didn't matter because I wasn't here no way. I had stuff to do this morning. So I called her, and I'm like, hi, are you still coming for your 11 o'clock appointment? And she was a little cranky already. And she was like, yeah, I'm trying to find the place. And I'm like, well, maybe I can help you since I'm on the phone with you, find it. She's like, well, I don't need your help. I just can't find it. I said, well, I gave her the main intersection. I told her to turn there. You know, that's when she was, at first I told her, the main intersection. She was like, I'm on 144th and I don't know where I'm going. She just had an attitude, it sounded like. And I was just like, ma'am, you're not going to talk to me that way. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and issue you a refund. Yeah, that'd be best. Bye. So just know that doing nails is a customer service job still. You're going to get people that are like that. I think I should use a 9. You're going to get those. And I don't know what's going on with her, but I just pray that her day gets better so that she doesn't continue her day by treating people ugly. Where's the 9? 7, 8. Come on, 9. Where are you? Do I not have any 9s? Here go 9s. Okay. And I want to make these coffin shapes. So I just let it roll off my back because believe it or not, with Groupon, those are the type of customers you get. Those are the type of customers you get, unfortunately. All right, so we got our tips all picked out. This video ain't about her. It's about me doing my nails. But yeah, it's some nasty people out there. And I know I did nothing to her. After sitting on the phone with her yesterday evening and helping her book, and my booking is very self-explanatory. It's very easy. My policy that I went over on here is even on there. So yeah, I still don't mind helping people though, because I understand sometimes people need a little extra help with, you know, especially if you're not tech savvy. So I sat on the phone with her yesterday and helped her just to be talked to like that. Like, wow, I hope her day gets better. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I haven't had nails in a minute. I am going to clip these down because I do a lot of pedicures. Make sure they're straight. Now my pointer fingers are kind of crooked. However, that's because it's cold in here. However, I like them to match. Come on, it's so cold in here. I need to get a space heater too for in here. It does me no good to have a cold room. My products don't work. And the heating and cooling I do not control. It's like centrally controlled. So whoever controls it gets to negate the temperature of the building. So yeah, it's unfortunate that there's people like that. But as a nail tech, if you're starting out, you just gotta learn how to roll with the punches and stand your ground. Like, don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people talk to you crazy. Don't let people disrespect you. Don't let people, you know, run your business for you. Like, you have your prices, stick to them. You're worth it. I know a lot of people say that. And when I was on YouTube doing my research before I even started doing nails, I heard that a lot, but it is so true. It's so true. There's a reason why us nail techs on here say that. Because people will try you. They will try it. So I don't like my tip to be too far down my nail. They're not supposed to be. My light. If I can get my light to come down a little more, it offers a little heat. That light helps. Okay, maybe if I file and rough up my nail bed a little bit too, that might help because we remove the shine. I didn't think about that one. So I haven't been making any uh, videos that are edited. I've just been coming live for y'all. Hopefully my subscribers are getting the notifications because they press the bell notification uh, when they subscribed. And if not, I will be posting this later. And who knows, I might take it down and edit it for y'all. So it'll be an upload. but I just been trying to get situated and, figure out my new space and my new routine. So I haven't had time to really come on here and edit videos and even record. I haven't really recorded much. So the little bit that I did record, it wasn't any good. So here I am doing my nails live for y'all. Okay, boom. We got our tips on. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut these so I can put the tips on the other hand. I rarely use this one, that's why it's in the bag. So I want these about that long. I want them real short. Okay. And I'm going to take my file here. I'm just going to bring in the sides a little bit. I want a coffin shape. I want a nice coffin shape. So, and then I'm just going to blend that tip in just a little bit. Okay, that is popping off. So we're going to put some more glue up in her. Because it's so cold in here. We'll let her dry. We'll come back to her. Oh, this is so frustrating. But I'm not going to let it ruin my day. I want to come out with some cute nails. Let that one dry as well. Let that a little crooked. So I'm just going to make sure that's straight. I'm just going to bring that in a tad bit like that. And you want to make sure this step you're filing straight. So I'm bringing it in because I want that coffin look. Just kind of go over to blend that in. You really don't have to do that too much. Want to make sure you're looking. See there, it's crooked. You want to bring that side down a little more. I was thinking about doing some poly gel. Just like dual forms, but this is just, you know what? It's pissing me off, is what it is. So what I'm going to do is file that off. I'm going to file that undried glue off. This is what happens when your room is too cold. And I believe the pointer finger was a 5. I got 1 5 tip left. Very annoying. Very annoying. I see why a lot of people do this off camera because it can be time consuming, but we're doing it. You don't want to add too much glue. So I'm going to use the heat from my thumb to adhere this to my finger. Okay. And then we're going to, that was kind of crooked, so I'm going to try that again. While that's drying, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to file the other ones that I was waiting to dry. That nice coffin shape where we really just bring it in on the sides. It'll be so fun doing my other hand. Now it's important to turn your hand so you can see straight if it's crooked. This one's a little long. Okay. Hmm. I hate when people waste my time. That's a pet peeve. Like, if you didn't want your nails done, why book? Why call and bother me and book? Like, but like I said, it comes with the territory, so just gotta have thick skin. That's why I said this doing nails isn't for the weak at heart. I'm taking a negative and I'm making a positive because I need my nails done. Let me get this side in a little more. I'm trying to stay in frame and it's really hard to do that and make sure these come out good. Nice little coffin shape. That's where the tip, the free edge gets a little narrower. Okay. Nice coffin. And trust me, this is very, very important. I didn't used to think it was, but shaping the tip before uh, you lay any product is very important. Okay. And now we're just going to file the sides in like we did with the other ones. Now I probably should have used some straight tips because these are curved a little bit, but it's okay. I want that to be a little straighter. I used to try to cut the tips and I'll end up having this way too narrow. So it's best to just file. For coffin, it's best to just file the sides for those of us that, you know, can't cut the tips. It'll probably save you some time if you cut them, but I just want to make sure my tips aren't crooked and misshaped. So I find it easier to just for coughing, instead of cutting the tips, just file it in. It's a little long. I'll bring this in just a tad bit because it's a little longer than the other one. All right. I feel like this one's a little on the wide side. I'm just going to bring that in just a taste. There we go. Same with this one. I feel like it's a little wider than I'd like it to be. And just a little scratchy scratch. All right. Oh, I'm about to be cute. All right, let's get the other hand. And I think what I'm going to do to make them adhere better is I'm using a 180 grit file. I'm just gonna scratch it with the 100 side, the less abrasive side. It has less grits, so. Happy Friday to everyone that watches this today. And even if you aren't watching, happy Friday still. So I'm just roughing up or removing the oil and shine from my nail tips. And that's why we're not using the more abrasive side, because you don't want to use that on your natural nails. All right. So we're getting the dust. And I actually can turn on my dust machine for a second here to extract some of that dust over there. And then also have my air purifier on. So we're going to do the same exact thing. That's all right. It's been a minute since I've done my own nails, about a couple months, as far as the whole process. And I like to take my time with this because I typically put my tips on crooked. I have a tendency to do that. So taking my time. Okay, we don't want that like up. So make sure it's flat on my nail bed. And some of these I'm gonna have to put in a little more glue. This one. And my glue is even thick because it's kind of cold up in here. Okay, I'm gonna hold those in the light. I'm gonna bring y'all down just a tad bit more so y'all can really see what I'm doing. And I'm just holding my hand in my light. I'm gonna bring my light down just a little more. All right. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pretty much clip these to our desired lengths. And I like to do a little bit longer. It's because you can always take away, but you can't add. All right. Oh, wow. I made this nail real narrow. It's okay. Because it'll whiten back up once I put acrylic on it. Yeah, my non-dominant hand is always a struggle. So yeah, I fouled all of that tip off pretty much. difficult to get that coffin shape on your with your non-dominant hand. I'm getting it. That one looks a lot better than that one. That's for sure. We're gonna test out these Savlon brushes and see what they're hitting on. I don't think they're gonna be too great. They had good reviews though on Amazon, but I don't know. I don't think these are the real acrylic brushes. I think they're cheap. Just for me taking them out to pack and putting them in liquid. They might make some good paint brushes for my son to paint with, but I don't think these are the real acrylic brushes. No diss to Savlon because I like their products, but I don't know about these brushes. Trying to get the coffin shape. It's just so hard to get that other side. And just be careful doing blending in the tip because you don't want to scratch up your. Oh, oh yeah, we need some glue. And I know I had glue because I did a set of acrylic. Unless somebody got me for it. But I thought I had a glue sitting up here. Interesting. Sticky fingers. I'm trying to give that time to dry before I file it. I got a little hangy there. Fix that there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to replace this tip. We're making a little bit of progress. I swear this is what takes the longest is me having to where's the line? Me having to re-glue tips and stuff because it's cold. It makes me not want to do my own nails in my own suite because I can't control the temperature. So yeah, makes me not want to make content. But here I am pressing on, trying to be positive and keep going. But it's very frustrating. Soft. It's very frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because I could have had this done already and been laying my acrylic. And the fact that I had to try to look for my glue. I'm like, where the hell did my glue go? I think I found the glue. All right. It was just hidden. Okay. Let's do this again. Start the process over. Mm. All right. Just warm it up in my hands. There we go. Come on, Kate. Yes, y'all supposed to be the best nail glue. I'm starting to reconsider. But I think it's because the room is cold, honestly. So what I'm going to do is, of course, I don't have a straight toenail clipper by me, but I do have these. Yes, I am using cuticle nippers because I've had it with trying to file this. I'm just cutting the corner. I'm taking my time because I don't want to mess up my shape. Let's file this down a little bit more. And maybe I can just zip through one hand real quick because I kind of want to go on Instagram. Y'all don't follow me over there. It's nail.spiration, nail.spiration underscore LLC. That's my Instagram. You can go under any of my videos. I normally put it in there, my social media, so you can follow me. Um, so yeah, you can go follow me there. All right. Move this stuff out the way. All these nail clippings, because I'm going to need my brush. Okay. So I got this little dapping dish. I'm going to put some monomer up in here. So we're going to get started here in a second. Put a good amount of that up in there. Whew. All right. So we got the shaping, we got that. Now, I am going to push back my cuticle. If I have a cuticle pusher by me, that'd be nice. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. And I don't. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take my handy dandy eve out. And I'm just going to take a cuticle bit and just go over my cuticles and remove the dead skin. So we don't have any lifting, because I do want these to last. And I probably will go in with clear, just in case if I want to change these. So this is another way to push back the cuticles. And honestly, I suggest this if you're getting acrylic or dip. It can be a substitute for clipping the cuticles, or you can just wait till the very end to clip the cuticles. But definitely do this and remove the dead skin off of the nail plate itself. And this doesn't hurt at all. You don't want it at a very high speed. Just enough to remove that dead skin. Okay, now I'm going to reverse. Might as well go and do both hands. So now I've got it in reverse. I'm doing my best to try to get this. This little tough spot. I have a spot where I got clipped when I was getting my nails done years ago at a shop, and they really damaged my cuticle. So now a piece of my nail grows out of my cuticle there. So I have to really make sure I get in there. All right. All that dust off of there. Make sure it ain't on my camera. And I like to go in with Mia Secret Clear before I do anything. So after I prep and prime. And I have a brand new Mia Secret dehydrator and whatnot. Now I do have the primer. I'm just going to use the new dehydrator. I'm going to go in, dehydrate the nails. This is going to remove all those oils from your nail plate. If you feel the need to go in twice, do so. With dehydrator. Dehydrator is just like alcohol. So then we got our acid-free primer. Now this, you don't want to use too much of this. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did 4. So I missed the spot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got ridges in my nails from me wearing acrylic for so long. All right. So after I do that, then I want to take my brush, my monomer. Oh, it's still soft from yesterday. Okay, maybe I was wrong about these brushes, but they were so stiff yesterday. And we're just going to do a small bead of clear. We want to try not to rinse away our primer. Just like that. And we're just doing a really thin layer of clear, nothing too crazy. Because I have a feeling I'm going to want to change these up. So, and this is also good to lock in the primer because the primer is only good for so long. I believe you have about 30 minutes for the primer to lose its potency. So you might want to do this lock in. What am I trying to say? Method when you are doing colored acrylic. So that way you don't have to rush through your design to beat the time that the, primer is still good. I thought this brush was going to be stiffer than this. It's actually not bad. I thought they were going to be like bad quality, but they had good reviews. I wouldn't have bought it if they didn't have good reviews. So I stand corrected. Ah, I'm just kind of letting that acrylic flow. Sorry if y'all couldn't see. All right, boom. Now we're going to do the same thing for the other hand. My brush is getting a little out of control. So we're going to dehydrate and prime this hand now. And like I said, dehydrator is just like acetone, alcohol. It just dries out the nail. Now the primer is what you don't want to oversaturate. You don't want to use too much of this because it can cause burning, amongst other things. I'm running low on this, so maybe I should have used the fuller one. You want to avoid the skin at all costs too with this. So all right, we're gonna do the same method. So when you're working with your left hand, you want to, just to make it easier for you, try having your brush and everything on your left side. Mm, you're just locking in that. Now, I will say this color does come off of this brush pretty easily. So, mm, now this is my misshapen nail. So, Mm, almost dipped it in the powder. I'm really trying my hardest not to get this to be so thick. And the last one to lock in is the pinky. These are very soft brushes once you let them kind of soak in some brush cleaner. Initially they're hard and stiff, but because I cleaned this brush yesterday and then I just put it back in the packet after it kind of dried a little bit, the bristles dried a little bit. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know, the bristles can be a little better. They're not like horrible by any means. You definitely got to make sure you clean your brush. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. So now let's get into our color. Oh, I hate when that happens. So I have some Model 1s here because I wanted to do a little ombre. In the world is that? Like extra. Let me check something here, y'all. I might have to take a little break and come back. Hold on, I gotta check. Sorry, y'all. I had to answer to a text message. I have to make a phone call, so I'm gonna come back and finish these for y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere. Make sure y'all subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you'll know when I come back. That's just from where I got that acrylic out of my other nail. Y'all see how good that camera quality is? I even got a new phone for y'all. So, all right, y'all come back, hit the notification so y'all know when I come back. This is just for me laying the clear. I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. All right, y'all. We'll be back. I gotta take a little break. I'm going to be doing an ombre with these two colors when we come back. So make sure y'all don't go nowhere. All right.